All right, Earth signs. This is your reading for the 222 portal. And this next upcoming week, to be honest, we have a lot of things happening astrologically. We have a new moon in Pisces on the 27th. On March 1st, Venus goes retrograde. And March 15th, I think it is. I don't know why it won't stick in my head yet, but maybe it's because there's so many other things going on. But Mercury goes retrograde as well. And we're already in those shadow periods for both the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde. And I just feel like you are busy, or you are really doing a lot, and you're trying to get a lot done right now. As I sip on an afternoon coffee. Also, just pre-cards that were coming out. It looks like you could really use some rest and some time to get your spark back. It's giving a little bit of depletion, a little bit of just busy, and needing a breather, needing a break, needing some rest, and also to spend some time on yourself. I think you're giving a lot to others at the moment. And for me, in the way that I view earth signs, I think that earth signs really give a lot. Earth signs tend to have a love language that is acts of service. Depends on your chart, don't come at me. But typically earth signs that I know, they show love through action. It's not necessarily, poet, romanticized or in your face or super affectionate or demonstrative. It's like doing the simple, practical things for the people that you love to show that you care. And I think that you've been doing that. And I think it's a beautiful thing about you, earth signs. I just really am getting, after pulling from the middle of the deck just to see some energy, because the only thing while I was making my coffee was I feel like earth signs are busy. They're occupied right now. They have a lot on their plate. They're doing a lot. Getting a lot of done. You're getting a lot of shit done. Let's be real. At least the collective that I'm speaking to right now. And finally, after all these 9 of Wands cards and 4 of Swords in reverse, and I don't even remember what else, but it was just a lot of energy that shows a bit of need. So I landed on finally some uplifting cards for you. And it's the Ace of Cups. So literally I'm taking that as filling your cup back up and giving yourself some well-deserved self-care, rest, a manicure, a pedicure, go get a facial, go get a massage, go buy yourself a nice new whatever, to reward yourself. And also the Queen of Wands. Which is definitely getting your spark back, getting your groove back, feeling yes, you have a lot going on, you're busy, but you're handling it with speed, with charisma, with, agility. Anyway, let's see what the angels have to say for you guys. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Vanessa. And again, this is your reading for basically the week up ahead kind of deal, but going through this 222 portal. And the energy's kind of been a lot. The energy's been a lot lately. Let's see what we've got here. Teaching and learning, and also be honest with yourself. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Be honest with yourself, look into your heart, and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for the courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. I think you've really just been doing a lot out of obligation or really to show love for others. But like, it's definitely also time for you to make sure that you're not discounting yourself in that you're not completely avoiding taking time for yourself. It's very important. And then we have wedding. So some of you could just be in a really, spring's right around the corner. Wedding season is about to start back up, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. I mean, we're moving out of winter into springtime. We're in Pisces season now, so it's mutable water. Pisces carries the torch from the dead of winter, which Aquarius holds down, that fixed air energy. This is winter. And moves it into the beginning of spring, which is Aries season, which is that passing the torch on to cardinal fire, to boom, we're in a whole new energy now. So we're in there is this limbo energy that I've been picking up on in general, just in general. This applies for everyone. And again, we are in the shadow periods of the retrogrades. I just posted some videos on some of the retrogrades. I've got a few more that I'm going to have coming out soon. So I haven't posted all of them yet. But check those out if you want to know how to work with retrograde energy in a really beneficial way that is a lot less stressful than the fear, tactics that a lot of people use with talking about retrogrades and how much they suck. Everything has a pro and con to it. Okay. So yeah, you could actually also be in wedding planning mode. So, especially if you have a family member or a best friend, it could be you preparing for your own wedding. Regardless, if you have a busy wedding season ahead of you, or if you're a wedding planner, you could be a freaking wedding planner. Ooh, earth signs would be really good at that. Let's be real. Be really good at that. I'm interested to know if this is resonating. Let me know how. But no matter what your role is, if you have a busy wedding season ahead of you, well, duh, of course I'm picking up on pretty busy energy and feeling kind of depleted and burnt out. But you don't get to take a break yet. I hope you do. I hope you've worked in some break time for yourself, because this energy is just starting up. Settle in, earth signs, grab a coffee, or whoever's watching. This doesn't have to be an earth sign. You could have prominent other things in your chart, but maybe you have a moon earth sign, or your rising is earth sign, so you're checking this video out. Whatever, get comfy. It's on the bottom of the deck. Energy work. Yeah, go get a massage. Have some Reiki done to you. See a Qigong practitioner. Craniosacral. I'm getting some craniosacral and reflexology in particular would be really cool modalities for you to look into receiving. Oh, I guess I'm getting one more angel card. And the ocean. That's been coming up a lot on this channel, and we are in Pisces season, and spending time near the ocean could be really beneficial to you. So it's on the bottom of the deck now. New partner. Well, okay. Wedding season seems to be upon you, earth signs, or take this however it applies, right? It doesn't have to be. It's just that's what's screaming at me right now. It's a busy time of year. You could also be prepping for taxes. Maybe some of you are accountants or CPAs. I think that's the same thing. I don't know, actually, to be honest. But that could be another really good thing for earth signs to do as a profession. There is some work energy I'm getting. Acts of service. You're really putting in a lot. So whatever it's for, you're busy, honey. You're busy right now. Let's get some angel cards for you. I really hope you're doing well, and I'm manifesting the right people to resonate with this video, or that I'm finding you at a really clarifying time of your day. Risk. I've got risk as the first card coming up here. Interesting. What else? Some of you could literally, whatever. Simplicity. Simplify. Keep it simple, sweetie. Kiss. Simplify. and purpose. Risk, simplify, and purpose. Don't be afraid to take a risk in this, or do something a little bit different, or it could be a little attention grabbing. That's not a typical earth sign mode of operation, you know? Earth signs aren't like trying to be flashy, usually. Unless you got some heavy, you know, fire in your chart, or Scorpio, or you know Scorpios can be flashy. You know it. They're homebodies, but in public, they're cool with a little bit of attention. Anyway, you could have some heavy water in your chart. We haven't gotten to the water signs yet. But purpose, simplicity, and risk are here. Let's dive into tarot. I'm going to do the cats first and then clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite. And let us begin. Thank you, angels, for letting this message and guides and highest guide of all. Universe, source, energy, ancestors, thank you so much for helping letting these messages clear and understandable for those that are tuning in. Man, okay, that's kind of weird. My deck doesn't really slide out under me and from under me. And there's a tower in reverse with the Ace of Wands. So there's a way that some kind of new inspiration or passionate energy that's coming in for you could actually give you that kind of like daring idea, and it could help to avert a tower moment. We have the Ace of Pentacles as well. Okay. So there are new beginnings here. There are new beginnings, but it's also about like simplifying and do some things in a different way that are really aligned with your purpose. So again, like some, we'll take reversals to start here. I need to make some more space. I don't remember what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. If it comes back, if it's important, it will come back. Okay. But yeah, doing things differently and focusing on your purpose. Oh, I was going to say, I am picking up on more work kind of energy than necessarily love. I think the majority of you that I'm speaking to, if the wedding season applies, you are a part of the planning and the wedding to-dos. I don't know if you're necessarily the one getting married, but you could be. You could be. The World here. Okay. So in the past, we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this reading definitely is here to help you refocus on filling up your cup and getting your groove back, getting your spark back. There's a little bit of that, like Stella got her groove back kind of feel. I've actually never watched that movie. Maybe I should. There will be messages in it. I am a huge fan of messages through songs and movies. And the spirit tends to like speak to me that way. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse in the past. Feeling a little burnt out, maybe a little snappy even. Little like short fuse, little like temper tantrum-y. Like, no offense, don't take it the wrong way. Just sometimes we get really like, we need a nap or we need to eat some food. A little hangry. Maybe you got a little hangry. And then Four of Wands in the current moment, which also traditionally a lot of people associate with marriage, with weddings. But it can also be just a solid foundation that you're super solid. Even if you're exhausted, you will continue to be steadfast, Earth sign. It's one of your gifts. Hallelujah. I wish I had it. Fire and water prominently in my chart. I can dip into my Taurus energy to help with that. But like, Earth signs are much better at consistency, and I see that you are doing that. And then we have the World here in the future. So, there's an ending to a chapter. There's an ending to something because there's this new beginning. And wow, yeah. So your advice is the Empress. Beautiful. Creating things, being just so majestic. It's all of the queens. So if you're a man watching this, or if you identify more with masculine energy, You can think about the Emperor energy here too, okay? Or you can think about how the Empress is helping you really strengthen the feminine polarity within you. There's a lot of aligned feminine energy that you hold as a masculine, if that's who I'm speaking to. If I'm speaking to a feminine who identifies as a feminine, you have a lot of, you got it going on. You just might need a nap or lunch or coffee. And then in the environment around you, we have the Ten of Cups. I love this Ten of Cups. It's really pretty. All the colors. There's a black cat and a white cat together, and their little kittens are playing with this like ball that has stars on it, and the kittens are a blend of black and white. It's cute. It's very cute. So there's a lot of love energy around, but balance as well. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Releasing some burdens, literally putting weight down, like getting rid of some weight, maybe delegating. Maybe that's part of maybe like the risk you're taking, or just to simplify, you're getting more people to help you with the planning or with the whatever you're doing with your work, with whatever the load is. Okay. And then it's the Seven of Swords, which is kind of like, whoop, what? Didn't see that one coming. So Seven of Swords clarified, or also with it, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. So again, there's a little bit of, if you don't delegate, or if you don't simplify, if you don't do things a little bit differently and share the load, because earth signs can carry a lot, and they usually will. Again, that's like a typical love language, is to do things for others. And so it's kind of hard to like let others do for you, if that makes sense, if that resonates. And so if you don't do things differently, if you don't simplify here, then you could be tempted to continue to like be in that short fuse kind of energy. And I don't want you to be there, earth sign. I want you to be able to, you know, be honest with yourself around how you're feeling. And what did that say here? It said, lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. I want you to take care of yourself. That Ace of Cups, filling up your cup so that you can have the resources, the energy, the love, the joy to pour into others, because I think you have a lot that you're doing right now. And it doesn't have to be with the wedding thing. It doesn't have to be the whole CPA thing. It can be whatever it is. You could be a teacher. Spring break is coming. Spring break is coming. Ideally, if you're a teacher, you just had a few days off with the recent holidays if you're in the United States. Right? So like, take it as it applies, but you definitely have a full plate at the moment. And we need to make sure that you're balancing giving to others with also receiving for yourself. Overall, the Two of Cups energy just came out as the overarching theme here. And there's that Three of Cups in reverse energy again. Yeah, like not depleting yourself to the point where like you just fully get burnt out. So if you are taking time for yourself and all of this applies, like, yes, good. It's perfect. If you're like, oh, I am really busy and I still have a lot more work to do and I still, like, I can't take a break, try to get little mini breaks in here and there. Set a little bit more time aside for yourself and for activities and things that are going to help to give you life and not deplete. So there's also like a little bit of a warning here that came out in the fire sign reading about like making sure that you're also holding some boundaries and that you're not just like going out and being a little too like celebratory party mode and maybe drinking a little bit too much or whatever and feeling more drained the next morning. Right? Right. Okay. Let's clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And I might pull, I will pull one Sacred Traveler card at the end for you. And then that will be it. Seriously though, I hope you are like hanging in there and doing okay. Because this energy is screaming busy. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse in the past, please, Spirit. Can you give me more info on the Queen of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. And doing good work. You are good at whatever you do. You are the person people can rely upon. People depend on you. And that's a part of your identity, and that's beautiful. But you can ask for help. You can delegate. You can simplify some things. And you can do some things in a little bit of a different way that actually really align more with your purpose here. Like, what is your actual role in whatever the thing is that's taking a lot of time and energy and focus? Like, what is it that you're doing? And have you lost sight of what the original idea was in stepping into this role? Have you gotten a little bit too caught up in the details? It's a time for taking a step back to refocus and see, like, again, the big picture here, and that you don't have to burn yourself out in helping others. So we have clarifying the 4 of Wands upright. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. So again, you are used to not needing to communicate with others to get them to do things for you. You're used to being the one that takes care of business. And there are people that genuinely love you and care for you in your environment that can help you. Even if they can't help you with the actual work at hand that you have to do, they could probably help you with other things in your life. Tell me about the World, please. Why is the World here, Spirit? The Sun in reverse. An ending to unhappiness, an ending to that dark night kind of phase, or feeling maybe overburdened. You could potentially know that you're really good at whatever you do, but it's not fulfilling you. It's not like speaking to your soul as much. It's not speaking to your purpose as much. And so, like, the risk could be to maybe literally change up this career. And if that resonates with you, I'm sure you already have an idea of a new niche that you want to take in that same career. Because I don't see you necessarily fully just like it's not a walking away from whatever you do. There is genuine passion and interest and love in what you do. But again, maybe you've like lost sight of it. So now I'm getting also like nurse, doctor. It's just coming through, where like you could have started that up with the idea of truly helping people and being of service to people. And there have been things along your journey that have happened, maybe with coworkers or bosses or spouses or family or friends, or take it how it applies to your scenario, that you've kind of like, you haven't felt like you've totally been loving the service that you do, or that you haven't been able to fully be in service. This could also tie into the last Virgo reading that I did too. That's for someone. Doesn't have to be. But there's Spirit's asking for you to simplify and refocus on your purpose here and maybe take some risks and like cleanse yourself and be honest with yourself about like what exactly it is that you're doing, and to come back into union with yourself. This wedding card, it always catches my attention that it's only the bride in it. There's no one else in this card. So it could also be a symbolic union and coming back together with self here. But no matter what, you are definitely being asked to refocus again on like, what's the whole point of this? And is this something that is a win-win-win? Or is it a loss for you, but a win for others? Are you losing yourself in this? That won't be for everybody, but it will be for some of you. And I'm a huge fan of knowing thyself and doing what's best for self first. Just like in an airplane, when you're told you need to put your air mask on before you assist others with their air mask. Some people would say that's selfish. That's like the one case that's like over and over repeated in our society where like it's like a firm like rule that you do for yourself first so that you can take care of others. But so many other aspects of our culture, at least in the United States, we're still so conditioned to do things for others before ever considering ourselves. So I want you to consider yourself, because you are showing up as an empress. Whatever you do, you're really good at it. This is a career reading. Well, we'll keep going. We'll see. Can you clarify the empress, please? The empress is the advice here. Embodying all four queens, embodying all four kings again, if you're more masculine. The star, healing. You are a healer. You do provide a lot of beauty, a lot of vulnerable, raw moments for people that are very healing. You heal by being vulnerable, by embodying your truest self, being honest with yourself, going after your purpose. I'm going to read the ocean card here. The deep blue speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. If you don't live by the ocean, then you can go by a stream or a river or a lake, some body of water, and allow it to restore your soul. Roll Away Your Stone by Mumford & Sons has just come into my head. And while I was reading that, my mind jumped to where I have to be later today. And I'm like, oh, that's also a message. Like, no, stay present with yourself. I know you're busy, Earth sign. You are busy right now. It's your mode of operation to handle shit. You can. It's your identity. But don't lose yourself in the process. You're meant to heal yourself by being the Empress. No Queen of Wands in reverse here. No hanger, honey. Eat. That's my Mars and Taurus coming in. Eat the delicious foods. Practice some yoga. Go take a yoga class. Go get a sound bath. Get a manicure, pedicure. I'm due. I do my own. But I was like, I wanted to paint my nails before this video, and I was like, I don't have time. So that's a message. Who are you popping out? Look, there's that Empress again. The Hierophant. You're super advanced. You're in a high position. People literally depend on you to get things done. I can't say it enough, apparently, in this reading. Can we clarify the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles together in the environment around the earth signs I'm speaking to, please? Don't you hate it when you shuffle cards and you bridge them and they like don't want to integrate? There's a message there. Don't fight yourself. Don't beat your head against a wall, you know? Like, make sure you're speaking kindly to yourself as well at this time, and go get your nails done and have a nice lunch. Yeah, it's my humor. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, of course. Okay, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles together in the environment around you, balancing this like beauty, this loving dynamic, this loving partnership. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't have to care what other people's opinions are. You can definitely balance and take some time for yourself. And you need to, because otherwise you have the 7 of Swords with the whoever this like prick is in reverse. Oh, this prick. Who are you? What? It says the Knave of Wands in reverse, which is the Page of Wands in reverse. That's what I meant by the prick, you know? Page of Wands in reverse. Ew. Don't lower your vibration because you're just so caught up in doing whatever you need to do to be reliable for others. You're being asked to step into Empress mode and Star mode. 2 major arcana. There's a lot of major, well, you also have the World and the Sun card together. So another 2 major arcana. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands here. Thank you. What's the 10 of Wands all about? Temperance. Temperance in reverse. Clarifying the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm taking reversals today. What's happening? Really needing to rebalance, to alchemize, to hold some boundaries, to establish some boundaries. I think that people are, that it's not that, maybe someone is actually on purpose, like kind of taking advantage of your goodwill and your service. Don't let them. And some people are really not meaning to maybe take more of your time and energy, but maybe there's some extra requests coming in for what you do that you've already been working on this for a while. And maybe you're getting like some last minute, oh, can we also do this? And so I know you want to give, but you might really have to put your foot down and in some ways, or say like, I'm open to that, but I will need extra help in doing that because I cannot fit that in just on my own, just me doing it, right? Like, you don't have to straight up say no to people. Some of you might need to. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of people with ideas and opinions around you that are like, enough is enough. This 5 of Wands coming in to clarify that prick with the 7 of Swords. Some like some weird, it's like almost like other people have some secret plans here. That like, if push came to shove and the actual time comes for whatever this is, like let's say you are the wedding planner kind of thing, and it's the actual wedding day. And then there's something that kind of like is extra that someone planned to do that was not a part of the whole plan. It was never run by you. You have no idea about it. You're a little bit blindsided by someone else's idea here. There's a serious, okay, warning is the word I can't find another word in my mind right now. You are heavily being suggested to by spirit to make sure that there isn't anything extra happening that you're not aware of or that you wouldn't approve. So being really clear around your boundaries, and if anything, this experience is helping you to know what to shift and change for the next time that you do this. Or how to put in fine print in the whole, like, maybe make people sign some contracts ahead of time about like how this is going to go, so they know what is expected, what they cannot ask for beyond a certain point. Or do you see what I'm saying here, Earth signs? You're super amazing. But I do feel like you're burnt out a bit. You're really busy. And some people, whether they're meaning to or not, are kind of taking advantage. And so, yeah, it's just like, is at the end of the day when you get paid for this, because I'm still getting that this is more career oriented than anything else. There's a work aspect to this. There's service heavily in this. There's a part of you that enjoys this process a lot, but again, has the work part of it outweighed the love of it? At the end of the day, when all is said and done and the whole thing's over with, are you just so wiped out that you're like, ugh, I don't ever want to do that again? Because that's not where we want you to be. We want you to feel that Ace of Cups, that Queen of Wands, that feeling like, that was amazing. I would change this and this and this, but overall, that was amazing. And I can't wait for my vacation now because it's well deserved and I need a break. But also, I'm excited for next season or whatever it is. Okay. There she is on the bottom. Love it. I love it. We want you to get your groove back. Okay, we're going to do a Sacred Traveler card to close it out. I will read from the book because I've been doing that in the past few readings and it's been really nice and very clarifying. But yeah, really take care of yourself. Thank you, angels and guides, for putting the perfect card in front of us to close this reading out for the earth signs. The earth signs that are just like incredible and consistent and so responsible and like take on so much and are so good at it, but like we don't want it to I don't want that to like burn people out. No. We need you to put your mask on first. We have a few. No, we're not doing all of that. No. Less. We're not taking on extra cards. No. We don't have time for it. We don't have the energy for it. Vanessa needs to get going on her plans too today. And we're getting to the end time limit. I don't like to go past 40 minutes in a reading right now. Not unless it's a birth chart reading as a personal, which I do. If you want your birth chart read, it really brings me a lot of joy. It literally energizes me. So does this. This stuff does too. Okay, one card, please, Spirit. One card. I know that earth signs can handle a lot. We don't need to do that today. We need to practice what we preach. Keep it simple. Fogged in. Go slow. Take time. Take your time. Slow it down. Make sure you're being really clear in your communication to others. We're going to read it and we're going to close it out. Okay? Fogged in. Fogged in. Even if you can't see what's around the next corner, go forward slowly and gently. You are safe. When you take the time to go slowly, new perceptions emerge that you can't see if you're moving fast. Move away from the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. It says majesty. Take time to tune into your deeper intuition. Power is born in those times when you relax into the present moment. Sometimes the mist and fog are so thick that the traveler feels uncertain about everything. Where am I going? What am I meant to do? Why can't I see what's ahead? However, it's in those moments of unknowing that the deepest and most profound answers to life's big questions can emerge. The secret is to traverse slowly and carefully so as not to fall off the path. Be careful. Proceed with caution in all things as you sense the best direction. Listen to the whisperings of your soul. Trust your inner voice. I'm going to leave it on that. So much love to you, Earth signs. Understand too, we have wonky energy here with all the retrogrades happening. Check out those videos so you can understand how to traverse those energies in the most smooth and beneficial way for you. And I really hope this helps. Like, subscribe if you're new. Welcome, 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 welcome. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for letting me do this for you. And I sincerely hope it helps. I will see you in another video. Take care of yourself, okay?